Mark's Gospel, chapter 6. We read verses 1 through 6 in our responsive reading. And I would that in your quiet time you would read those verses again and meditate upon them. I just want to read verse 5. I think that's all. I want to read verse 5. And he could there do no mighty works, save that he laid his hands upon a few sick folk and healed them. And he could there do no work, no mighty work, save that he laid his hands upon a few sick and healed them. And verse 6 says, and he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went round about the villages teaching. Thus in the reading of God's holy word. I want to talk about missing the bigger picture.
All right.
Missing the bigger picture. Sometimes in life we focus on the wrong thing that causes us to miss out on the blessings from God. Yeah. We focus on the wrong thing that causes us to miss out on the blessings of God. We zero in on a piece of the puzzle instead of the whole puzzle. And in our text, Jesus is in his own country teaching in the synagogue and astonishing the people. And instead of them embracing his teaching and the mighty works that he was doing, they were focusing on the wrong thing. They were focusing on his earthly connections instead of his heavenly connections. I mean, here he is teaching with such power and authority and performing so great works, and they were missing it because they was focusing on his earthly connection. Listen to what they were saying. Isn't this the carpenter? Yeah. Isn't this Mary's son? Yeah. We know his brothers and sisters. What's really going on? We too miss out because we focus on the wrong thing. Yeah. It's not our background that we should look at, but God's background. Right. Oh, I think I just said something right there. We focus upon one another's background, but in reality, we ought to focus on God's background. Especially when the evidence of the work is there. We want to investigate the one that God uses for the work instead of looking at the work. It's because you cannot deny the work. Oh, you might question the one that God used to do the work through, but the work is there. And can I tell you, God can use whomever he wants to. Whenever he wants to, because God is sovereign and he just works like that. I wish I knew somebody up in here that know that God uses ordinary people. Yeah. All right. Listen, Jesus left his own country because they were missing the bigger picture. St. Paul, will he leave us too? Because we're missing the bigger picture? Well, I think I just said something up in here, because I believe that God is working up in here. And things are happening right here that we can't help but give God credit.
Right.
But will we continue to let God work? That's the question. Will we continue to let God work? Listen, it's not who he uses, but the fact that he uses one of us to get the job done. Yes, you might know who the parents are. You might even know who the siblings are. You might even know something about their past. But then you're going to miss the bigger picture. And when you miss the bigger picture, you also miss out on more blessings. And St. Paul, God is working right here at 501 Blackson Avenue. And if we are not careful, the work can cease. Oh, I think I just said something. I think I just said something. I mean, if we can't handle it, he will move on.
Yes, sir.
I see three things in the text.
All right.
That warrants our attention concerning missing the bigger picture. Anybody up in here interested? Watch this, watch this, watch this. The first thing is, don't separate the work from the person.
All right.
Somebody gonna get this thing. Somebody go. You see, it can easily be dismissed if we separate the work from the person. You see, when we focus on the person alone and not the work that the person is doing, we miss the bigger picture. I hear you. I hear you. What do they think? Who do they think they are? I know his mama. I know his daddy. I wonder how long they will last, or anybody. Anybody can do that. No, anybody can't do it.
Right.
But the person doing it.
Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the fruit of their work is being seen.
Right.
And sometimes we get messed up when God uses individuals. Watch this, who we would not have used.
Right.
Hello, somebody. God can take ordinary people. All he needs from us is our availability. And if we make ourselves available to him, God can use us. But whenever God starts using us, sometimes the devil gets busy and he wants to separate the person from the work. Stop looking at the work and want us to start looking at the person. Can I tell you, anybody that God uses has some flaws? And if you look long enough, you'll find them. But God is not calling us to look at their flaws, but look at the work. And sometimes we miss the bigger picture because we're looking at the person. Come on, church. If we look at all of our backgrounds and from whence we all come from, if not all of us, most of us shouldn't even be up in here. Oh, I think I just said something. I mean, most of us shouldn't even be up in here. Matter of fact, we shouldn't even be living in the homes we're living in. We really shouldn't be driving no luxury cars. We ought not be dressing in no name brand clothes. We ought not have positions on the job. We ought not have no education. That's only when you look at the individual alone. But I dare you to look at them and God.
Right.
Because somebody up in here know that they're blessed, and instead of you talking about how successful they are, they got a testimony saying, if it had not been for the Lord, I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't be right here. That's only when you separate the person from the work. You see, God is working up in here, and the works are evidence. But we can miss it by trying to separate the work from the person. So what? That you know the earthly connections. That's not the whole story. That's not the whole picture. When a person allows God to use them, the work becomes greater. Can I tell you that a lot of us is missing the bigger picture? Because we're trying to separate
All right.
the work from the person. The work and the person go together. I don't know why God blesses some folk the way he blesses them.
Yeah.
Oh, can I just KIR?
All right.
Can I just keep it real?
All right.
I used to struggle
All right.
with folk having stuff
All right.
that I didn't deem worthy.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I wish I had some company. I wish I had some company. I even question God. Do he know what he's doing? Do he know who he just gave that to? Stop looking at the person alone and measure them with the work. And when you put them and the work together, you get the bigger picture. God can use whoever he wants to. Matter of fact, it's his business anyhow.
All right.
We try to bring society into the church. Because society says you got to have certain credentials to do stuff.
All right. All right.
But God's, your only credential is your availability. And sometimes we miss the bigger picture because we're trying to separate. Yeah, we are. The work from the person.
Well.
The work from the person.
Yeah.
When in reality they go together. And so we cannot, touch your neighbor, say neighbor. Neighbor. Are you missing it? Because God is saying unto us, listen, if they did Jesus like that, Jesus is there teaching, he's blowing their mind with his wisdom, he's blowing their mind with his mighty words, and instead of them focusing on the work, they focusing on, hey, ain't that the carpenter, ain't that Joe boy?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't we know his brothers, Jay? And his sisters are with us. And instead of them embracing what he's doing, the Bible said he left them because a prophet